Our guest is in the business of advising executives and students about leadership. Robert Kaplan is the Senior Associate Dean at Harvard Business School. He's the former head of investment banking at Goldman Sachs. That firm did business with Procter & Gamble. And Kaplan is also the author of a new book, What You're Really Meant to Do. Rob, I don't know if this P&G case will become a Harvard Business School case study. Maybe it will be, but you do believe that P&G did do the right thing to bring Lafley back, and tell us why you think that is. What can he do to fix the company and the stock, maybe?
Well, A.G. Lafley is one of the great CEOs that this country's ever had, and he was a great CEO of P&G. He is, as he talked about, he articulates a very clear vision, how they add value, what their competencies are, but in particular, that vision is always driven by the needs of the customer. And so he talked about the need to adapt, to change, to keep moving forward, and I think that takes real decisiveness. And so what I think he'll bring to this company, he'll finish the restructuring, the cost cutting, but I think you'll see him focus very heavily on the customer and on innovation and adapting to better serve the needs of the customer.
Mr. Kaplan, this feels a little bit like Phil Jackson coming back to coach the Lakers one more time. I wonder what it says, though. P&G has always had this reputation of being a place that minted the next generation of business leaders. Number one, do you agree with that? And number two, does the fact that they went back to the former CEO suggest that they had no one on their bench who could step up if the board wasn't happy with Mr. McDonald?
I think given the timing of the decision with McDonald, I think it was a good decision to go to A.G. Lafley. I still think they have successors and lots of talent in this company, and I think what you'll see A.G. Lafley do is cultivate a number of those up-and-coming executives, and he will pick from that group the next CEO. So I still think you'll see they have a real competence at developing people. I think at this moment, there probably was no one that they felt was quite up to this job, and it made more sense to bring in Lafley right now.
I wonder if you can get some more specifics from you on what kind of changes to expect, because Lafley sent a memo to employees today, and he said in there, the consumer is boss, those are his words, innovation is our lifeblood. What kind of changes can we expect at P&G?
So under Lafley, the company went from being more of a housewares company to a personal care and beauty company. The U.S. consumers changed a lot, though, in the last 5 years, and they're more price sensitive. So I think you'll see him look very hard on, in the United States, for starters, how to better serve the consumer given they're more price sensitive. I think he'll also look at their product offering in emerging markets, fast-growing markets. But it wouldn't surprise me to see them make some more bold decisions about innovating and introducing new products that serve the customer need. And if necessary, he'll make acquisitions too.
You know, there's probably no company in the world that knows more about what women want. That's their business. That's what they say they want to know. What do women want from that company right now?
Well, they've got 25 business lines that generate $1 billion or more, and that includes products for women, but also includes diapers for babies and a whole range of other products in between, toothbrushes, Oral-B, you name it. And so what women want, it sounds like from all the research I've read, at least in the United States, they're a little more price sensitive. Household sector has been beaten up in this country over the last number of years. There's a lot of competition, and they're probably a little more, they want more value.
Oh, we could go on for hours with you. Rob, thanks so much. This was great. Robert Kaplan from Harvard Business School.